Revelations of Divine Love by Julian of Norwich. A translation by Barry Wyandotte. The third revelation. How God does everything except sin, never changing his purpose without end, for he has made everything in perfection of goodness. And after this I saw God in a point, and that is to say, in my understanding, and by seeing this I saw that he is in everything. I looked attentively, seeing and recognizing in that vision that he does everything that is done. I marvelled at that sight with great awe, and thought, what is sin? For I saw truly that God does everything, however small it may be, and I saw truly that nothing is done by chance or accident, but everything by God's prescient wisdom. If it seems to be chance or accident in our eyes, our blindness and lack of foresight is the cause, for those things that are in the foreseeing wisdom of God from without beginning, which he justly and gloriously and continually guides to the best conclusion as they happen, come upon us suddenly and unawares, and so in our blindness and our lack of foresight we say these things are chance or accident. So I understand in this revelation of love, because I well know that in the sight of our Lord God there is no chance or accident. Therefore I had to grant that everything which is done is well done, because our Lord God does everything. At this time the actions of human beings were not shown, but only those of our Lord God in human beings, for he is at the midpoint of everything. And he does everything, and I was sure that he does no sin. And here I saw truly that sin is no kind of deed, for sin was not shown me in all of this. And I had no wish to keep wondering over this any longer, but looked at our Lord to see what he would reveal. And so as far as it could be at that time, the rightfulness of God's actions was shown to the soul. Rightfulness has two excellent properties. It is just and it is complete, and so are all the works of our Lord God. And there is no need for the operation of mercy or grace, for it is wholly rightful and lacking in nothing. And at another time, as I shall describe, he disclosed the naked truth about sin in a vision, where he did employ the operation of mercy and grace. And this vision was shown to my understanding, because our Lord wants to have the soul truly turned to the contemplation of him and all his works in general, for they are all wholly good, and all his doings are sweet and comforting, bringing great comfort to the soul, which is turned from regarding the blind judgment of man to the fair sweet judgment of our Lord God. For a man regards some deeds as well done, and some deeds as evil, but our Lord does not regard them so. For as everything that exists in nature is of God's making, so everything that is done is an aspect of God's doing. For it's easy to understand that the best deed is well done, and the least deed is done as well as the best and the most exalted, and all in the manner and order that our Lord has ordained from without beginning, for there is no doer but he. I saw most certainly that he never changes his purpose in any kind of thing, nor ever shall eternally, for nothing was unknown to him in his just ordinance from without beginning, and therefore, before anything was made, everything was set in order, as it would remain without end, and nothing of any kind falls short in that regard, for he made everything in fullness of goodness, and therefore the Blessed Trinity is always completely satisfied with all his works. And he showed all this most blessedly with this meaning: See, I am God. See, I am in everything. See, I do everything. See, I never lift my hands from my works, nor ever shall without end. See, I guide everything to the end to which I ordained it from without beginning, by the same power, wisdom, and love with which I made it. How should anything be amiss? Thus powerfully, wisely, and lovingly was the soul tested in this vision, Then I saw truly that I must give my assent with great reverence, rejoicing in God.